Say something.
1, 2, 3. I say something.
This is your intro, so...
You already introing?
I don't know. I think I gotta fix the focus a little bit.
Do I look good? Do I look fat?
You always look good.
Thank you, Alex.
I think this focus will work. We're in 4K. We're in 29.97. And I am finally the picture. Do you want to keep the screen on us?
No, turn it away.
Turn it away?
Otherwise, I need to look into it.
Well, now we just don't know. There's no one behind the screen. What's up, everyone? Happy Friday. I think it might be Sunday's video. I haven't decided yet.
Hello.
What's up, everybody? It's Alex Sigrist, and I'm here for another probably Friday edition of Friday and Friends, or whatever we're going with here.
Friday and Friends?
Friday and Friends with Alex. Yeah, sure. What's up? And you guys know this guy. This is Mika.
The one and only, your favorite YouTube pirate, Mika!
Taking over everyone's YouTube channel and
Yes.
their endings and everything. And they're the old set, man.
Yeah,
We've changed a lot.
it's comfy.
It is, right? I missed this one. Well, hopefully everything's in focus and whatnot. And if it's not, then
It's like that.
It's like that.
We go with the flow.
I just realized the microphone's faced at you. I hope I'm loud enough today. I'm gonna work on that.
I guess you're loud enough.
So this is a very quickly shot video. We're here on a Friday lunchtime, basically, shooting this video, and I'm going to get it up by today because I'm a little bit busy, for those who haven't noticed, which is
I noticed.
probably people who are out there, not my daily friends. So I'm a little bit busy, and that leads to today's topic. You all saw probably up in the description somewhere, or in the title, which is burnout. Does it affect you, your loved ones? And how can you get away from it? It needs to be
It's
more
so
dramatic.
dramatic.
It's a serious thing. I'm smiling
Yeah.
a lot. But the reason we're bringing this up is because I can pinpoint the moment where I burnt out this past week. And I think it was on Monday or Tuesday or something. All of a sudden, everything came to a crash. And I was exhausted from everything going on. And it's kind of a wake-up call. Because it's a reminder that I've burnt out a lot of times before. But like it happens and you don't know what's happening, and then all of a sudden everything around you crashes and you realize, oh, that was burnout. And so we're going to talk about it today. Have you ever burnt out?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, thanks for watching today's show. Just want to let you know that you have someone else who's burnt out around you. And when did you burn out last, or what was your most memorable? That's a horrible way of saying it.
Wow, memorable. My biggest burnout was when I finished my studies next to my my normal work.
Oh. Wow, same time?
Same time, because like I studied, in my young days, like
Yeah.
in the normal times, but then I stopped and I basically restarted my study when I was 30. So I
Yeah.
was like full in my normal, working routine,
Right.
and I studied additionally to work. So it was really like I work and then I take care of studies, and this for 3 years straight. And
Yeah.
half a year before it ended, it was too much.
Oh, wow. So half a year in it. I think I had the same thing with grad school. I was doing that in Korea. And the first 6 months, I wasn't working a side job. But then I realized I had no money. So I had to start working a lot of side jobs. And I started working the student council with them and everything. And then like halfway through my second year, just gone, man. I was out, and I didn't finish my thesis until a year after, so I did 3 years in grad school, technically.
So how did you feel? Like, how did you know it's the burnout?
Oh, this is the good question. So there's a difference between burnout and depression, and a lot of people get those confused because they have overlapping traits. I know. So here's the quick answer of how you know if you're burnout or depressed. If you can do something away from your stress, and you can get away from your stress completely, like you take a quick vacation, you go watch a movie, you go drinking with your friends or hang out, do a picnic or whatever. If you can do that and enjoy it, you are probably burnout. Because depression is something that usually it stays with you. Like you're going to be depressed at the picnic, at the beach, wherever you go. I'm lucky enough that I don't have that chronic depression. I know it's a very serious thing for a lot of people. But for me, that's how I know I'm burnout. But the signs that we missed. So like I said, when I was burnt out this past week, I didn't know I was burning out. I had no idea. So the signs that we missed, let's start with them. One of them for me is I get irritated at little things that affect my relationships. Both friend relationships, romantic relationships, relationships with coworkers. I start getting mad at them for reasons that I normally wouldn't get mad at them for.
So you get more edgy.
I get edgier, yeah. But I think that's one of the crazy things about burnout is that you never freak out against the people. Well, you never freak out against the stressor. You always freak out against the people you most care about. You take it out on them for some reason because they've always got to. They have to have. They should have your back all the time. Why are they making you angry right now? So, when you were doing the schooling, you were with your wife at that time, Sujin.
Not.
Were you dating
at the time?
Oh, okay,
like she was there for one of the part, but when it really got stressful, was the last 6 months.
Yeah.
In my case, I felt like all, little diseases came up and little problems. You know, like everywhere hurt somewhere, and at the end, I lost the ear sound.
Wow.
So I lost it twice, and with the second time I lost it, I got the tinnitus, I guess it's called. Tinnitus. Like you have a permanent ear sound in your ear.
You have the high-pitched ear thing.
Yeah, high-pitched
Do you have it
ear
now?
sound. I have it still.
Dang.
So I never could get rid of it anymore.
So when you're burning out, stop.
Yeah,
Stop.
but I had really the feeling like I hit the wall. Like when I lost the ear sound, I knew I went too far. But then it was already too late.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do to slow down anymore.
Well, you have physical changes for sure because your body is stressed and then those stress hormones can mess with you so they can mess up your ears. I know when I was doing radio, it could have been just because I had music on all the time. When I was doing radio every single day, I started hearing this really weird ticking sound.
Okay.
Whenever there was a higher pitched noise, and it was really annoying.
Okay.
So you get, and this time around, the whole week before I kind of broke, I started noticing like I'm eating healthier. I'm not really. I can know my balance of how much I can eat and still like maintain weight or lose weight, but my stomach is getting bigger, which is a weird one because for those who don't know, you know, when you mess with your cortisol levels with stress, or you don't sleep enough or something like that, a lot of your fat actually goes to your stomach area because it goes to your fight or flight region. You know, quick access to sugars. And so you start building up this weight gain right in this area because you're stressed. And that means you're in fight or flight mode because back in the day, you'd be stressed because there's an alligator chasing you. Now we're stressed because of whatever, social media, watch my last video, whatever. But I noticed like that, like this is weird. Why am I gaining weight? I'm exercising, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You get physical changes.
I also get a lot around.
So you'll get physical changes. You start getting irritable. I start getting messed up with work too. Like for me, I should have known it because I've been doing this like project for a company. I'm making 100 videos for them, like 40-second videos. And it's just something that didn't match with what I love to do. And I took on too much of the work. So if you do too much of what you love, it can be a problem. But like if you do too much of what you kind of to make money, that messes me up. What was your causes of the stress? What caused you to get to the point? Was it just because you were studying and working, or was there something you remember about it?
I guess it was just too much.
Just too much work.
Yeah. Because like you don't do anything besides these things.
Yeah.
I remember all my friends were still meeting up, hanging out, having fun, and for me it was like really I just grabbed something to eat quickly, right? Because there's no time. So I ate bad. Yeah. So like I didn't work out, just working and studying.
Yeah. So. There's a great video by Dr. Tracy Marks. It's on YouTube. I'll link it somewhere in here. And the video I was watching was the difference between depression and burnout. But one thing, I don't know if it was this video or a video linked to it, I noticed is that your social activities become social obligations. Like you don't enjoy doing those social activities because you know you have to go back and finish your project. You know you have to go back and get your work done. You know that you're not getting what you need to get done finished.
So this is still stress, right?
So it's an added stress. Whereas like if I'm hanging out with my friends, you know I'm pretty extroverted. I can go to the park with a lot of people, have fun. But when I started realizing that these activities at the park or the party or whatever were making me behind on my work that I didn't even love to do, that became an added stress all of a sudden. That is a bonus stress. That's when you're your romantic relationships, your friendships, when you are worried about getting your work that you hate done. See, that's why you end up taking your anger and placing it on your friends, the people you care about. It's because that little added stress, because your social activity time should be your social activity time, not your social obligation time. And that, like, I came back from America. So for this 100 video project, I went to America twice to shoot videos, and I had a wedding the second time, not mine. Not a wedding band. Couple ring, different story.
Mixing in a lot
of things coming at you right now. Y'all getting crazy information. Went to the wedding and came back, and I never missed my picnic for my birthday, which we had indoors because of the rain. My good friend's concert every year happens once a year. I don't miss it. I missed it last year, so I went this year. Just all these social activities that are normally fun for me. And they were fun, don't get me wrong. They were fun. But they were adding to my stress level. Even if you think it's not, it totally is.
Yeah, you can't also switch off and enjoy, because like also when like Sujin takes me out for, let's do something.
Yeah.
And like I'm stressed.
Yeah.
Then I'm not there with her. Like I'm still with my work, with my problem I try to solve in my head. So this is bonus stress, right? Like because in that moment you're not taking care of it, although it should be taken care of.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So how do we fix it, and how do we get over it? The only thing I really learned when I was doing that research, because the one way that I got over it this time is, first of all, it popped. Like I broke. It's not like a crying, breaking down. It wasn't like I went to the hospital. But this moment when I realized that's what's been causing my problems, I just kind of accepted my reality. And what I did was I started researching, like, why am I angry? Why am I getting through this? And although this is not an official way to get over being burnt out, reading about it really helped me. And watching YouTube videos about it helped me understand why I felt this way. And I kind of accepted my fate as, I got to get these 100 videos done. I just have no choice. But I know why I'm angry. And that's okay. And that's how I felt when I got over it. The other thing, of course, is you have to get away from the stressor. Like I said, depression, burnout, very different. Because if you get away from the stressor, the main stressor, when you are depressed, then it doesn't help. That's when you need professional help or medication. If you're burnt out, I burned out once, and I just went by myself to the East Coast. Just straight up left. I can't do this anymore. I was mad at work. I was mad at my boss. I was mad at what was happening. I felt stressed.
Was it this 1 or 2 years ago?
It's on my old channel YouTube video.
I remember.
Just by myself. It felt amazing. Went to Gangneung on the East Coast, the beach, by myself. Nobody there. That worked for me. You just literally remove yourself from the stress. Doesn't mean get rid of your obligations. I got those videos I had to finish. But I have no work after that.
I guess for me, like Sujin is the good part for me. Like she forces me to step out of the loop. And for me also, like for example, our honeymoon, like 3 years ago, was my first vacation in 5 years.
Yeah.
Back then.
Wow.
So suddenly I felt like, whoa, this feels like when you have nothing to do, right? Like you just have like pool and I say buffet.
Yeah.
Like you eat, you sleep, you swim, sunbathing. I was like, this feels actually very nice, right? But then I got bored. After 3 days, it was enough.
Yeah.
But I need this, I guess, like 3-4 days. I need more often.
Yo, you notice how the microphone is now straight pointed at you?
Did it change?
I think it moved.
It moved. I hope.
Gotta speak louder. Hello. I don't know if it's working anymore. I'm the same way. I can't spend too much time doing nothing, but a nice vacation where you do nothing. That to me was it, and that's how I get over. And this time I'm gonna be finishing my big project. I got more work today.
I can feel the stress.
Next week when it's done, I'm not adding any work to my routine. I'm just doing, I think, 3 radio segments a week plus my daily show that I only record once a week. I'm only working 4 days a week. That's it. I don't care. And YouTube.
Sounds reasonable.
Because, gotta feed the narcissism, get those likes and subscribes up there. So if you haven't already, make sure to go down there and do that. What are we talking about again? Oh, yeah, I'm Burnout.
Burnout. Are we already ending the video?
What do you got? What's next? What's left?
I would be just curious about, our viewers. Say, stories and...
I want to know that. That thing is pointed straight at you. I'm getting
now
jealous.
It gets more and more.
Hey! So, viewers, if you have something that you want to share... No, seriously, though, if you have something that you can share with us about how you get over being burnout, about how you get over just stress in general, or if you have a story you'd like to share with us, we'd love to hear it.
I guess here, sharing with people is, the best way to acknowledge the problem.
Yeah.
And also try to start thinking about it. And also you read other people's stories, right? I guess this is also helping because you relate to it. I know what you're talking about,
yeah,
right? This kind of feeling. And this helps because you're not alone. Because when you're stressed and depressed, you think you're the only one.
Right.
And this makes it harder for you. But if you realize there's millions of people suffering the same problems, then you feel better, I think.
You feel connected, and
Yes.
it's kind of a good thing. So hopefully this video helped anyone else who was curious and they clicked the title and they're like, I'm feeling burnout, I'm feeling stressed, how can I get over it? Hopefully that helps you, and hopefully it also helped people in the future who are worried that they might get burnout, and maybe you'll see the signs a little bit earlier than I did, and you don't go,
Yeah, you shouldn't.
You should not.
Ear sounds terribly nasty.
Dude.
Don't go there.
Oof. So thanks again. Don't forget, like, subscribe. Leave your comments down below. Do you agree, disagree? And, feed the narcissism because that's how this YouTube game works. I mean, it's weird. Again, it's there's no money involved. It's not going to get a like and 50 cents. Awesome.
That would be great, right?
It means it's just like the video and hit the bell and all that stuff because we love you and hopefully you love us, and if not, hopefully you got something out of the video, and we'll see you again in the near future. I'm itsalexsigrist.
I'm Mika.
This is as real as it gets. We'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye, haseyo.
Goodbye, haseyo. My man. Good ending. Now I'm curious, what if I come over here and hello, my voice is coming up louder, 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 quieter, quieter, quieter. Unbelievable. My equipment is failing on me.